We'll try that again. I was talking on mute, so welcome to the Cy Arena in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Tigers take on the Brick Hockey Club today in an NJYHL DVHL game. Tigers come in at 8-4. Brick Hockey Club comes in at 6-4-1. Good matchup here today between these two teams. Should be a good hockey game. Tigers without a couple. I'll try to give you the rundown of everybody here as we start it up. In net for the Tigers will be Luciano Lasante. As we get ready to go here. Looks like Luch needs a water bottle, I think, and we're ready to go. And we are off here from Cy Arena. Lawrence pokes it ahead, but Brick recovers. Way steps up. It's Way, Lawrence, Van Ralt. Look out, 2-on-1 here develops. Shot is blocked up into the netting by Andrew Darst. So it's Darst and Way. Lawrence, Marley, and Van Ralt. Again, Lasante in net. Full bench for the Tigers here. I think we're only without Matthew Schrader. Jonas Chia is back on the bench. Good to see him back. And Nate Cherwinski back as well. They're both standing right next to each other. So welcome back to those boys. Pass across for Darst. Darst pokes it ahead. Off the wall. And Darst recovers nicely to make it a 2-on-2. That shot is deflected, and a good save from Lasante, and the referee lost sight of the puck, so he blew the whistle. Maybe the net came off. I don't know. He's fixing the net, so maybe that's it. So just underway. Hedin on here, and that goes up into the netting. It'll be Hedin, McLaughlin, and Garlock. Brummer chips it ahead. Brummer out there with Preston. Chance here for a 2-on-1. McLaughlin looks, shoots, and a save by the goaltender. Good save there to start. Garlock will take the draw. And Brick will break out. Brick dumps it in. Preston gets it around for Hedin. It's blocked at the point. Shot and a save, and a good one by Lasante. Another shot is blocked on the way in as Hedin has his man tied up. Puck is out of the zone as McLaughlin picks it up. McLaughlin across the line tries to get it back for Hedin. Hedin has it, but oops, sorry guys. Shot on goal, and Garlock had his second shot hop over his stick. Hedin across the line. And he'll dump it in as the Tigers are changing. Pass across. Chia over the line with it, just on. On with Cherwinski and Campbell. So Liam Campbell, Nate Cherwinski, and Jonas Chia, the line there. Campbell touches up and goes in on the forecheck. Comes right out, trying to take it away. Good forecheck there by the pair. Way and Dioria are the pair here. Way up the wall for Chia. Chia for Cherwinski. Cherwinski tried to poke it around his man, but was broken up. Good hit from Way. Puts it in the corner. Touches it for Campbell. Campbell has his stick tied up. Campbell has it back. Gia gets to it. That shot is blocked. Player goes down, loses an edge. Back to the point. Shot through a screen, a save, and the rebound is covered by the goaltender with Chia looking for it. Marley, Lawrence, and Van Ralt out. Broomer and Darst, the D pair. Just underway here. No score. Up the wall, where Darst flips it on net, but it was blocked. Oh, player gets around his man. Broomer comes across. Got a piece of his man and broke up the attempt. Shot and a save by Lasante, and a good one. Acropolis has a good shot for the Brick team. I wanted to call them the Dragons, but they're not. They're the Brick Hockey Club. The high school team is the Dragons. Acropolis, a good player for both of those teams. 13:30 to go in the first. Lawrence on a break, potentially. Lawrence to the net. Moves in, shoots, and misses the far corner. Marley keeps it. Broomer with a nice job breaking up that play. Marley goes back for it. Poke back to the point. That shot's blocked by Van Ralt. A good block there. Up the wall. Lawrence will get it out of trouble for Marley. Marley with a head of steam. Marley to the net. Looking for Lawrence, but it was deflected away. Darst puts it on net, but goes wide. McLaughlin just off the bench, behind the net for Van Ralt. Marley's changing. New line on here as Hedin. That shot's a whistler that went just wide. Good shot there from 7 in green there. Acevedo, another good player from Brick, to the net, and a save by Luciano. Shots are 3-3, just 12:20 left in the first. Hedin on his man. Hedin's lost his stick. Out to the point for the shot. That's deflected away. Look out, loose man in front. And a save by Lasante, and a good one in tight. Luciano Lasante with a big save there. Keep it scoreless. Way and Darst. Jump on for D. It's Garlock, McLaughlin, and Hedin. Darst tried to go across. Way did get it further in. Battle for the puck and a chance here for Garlock. Garlock flips it into the zone and chases. Gets his own pass. Drops it for Way. Way to the net. Deflected by Garlock and just wide. Good chance there from the Tigers. Campbell just on. Darst with it. Poked it out of the zone. They have to reset. Off the wall, but not far enough for player, but Way will pick it up. Way will get to the red line and fire it in. Czerwinski poked it away, and now Way as well. That shot was blocked. Looks like a penalty coming up here on the Tigers, I believe. Yep, and they'll touch up. Looks like we got a rough on Darst here, I think. Turned away for a second, so I didn't see it. Can't give you an opinion on it, but it looks like Darst will go for roughing. First power play here for Brick. Basically, the explanation I heard him give to coach is that two guys were already engaged and a third player coming in to hit. They try to call that, as it tends to be, you're not expecting a second person to hit you, is the idea. So they want to prevent injuries, so that's why that call is made. Shot deflected wide. It's Campbell with Cherwinski. It goes over the top, and smartly Lasante catches it out of midair as it comes off the backboard there a bit. Up to the point, across for Larson. He holds it, poked away by Marley. Nice play there by Colin Marley. Marley on the chase. Marley goes down. The puck is underneath the player. Played back around as Lawrence will go chase. Pass up ice, and just a minute left in the penalty. Rimmer with a good job on his man. Preston swings it around for Marley. It goes out of the zone as one of the players tried to swing it back the other way. Garoppolo shoots, and a heat seeker over the top. That shot's blocked, and Marley will clear, and the Tigers will go on the forecheck with 35 to go here. No, don't do that. Yeah, you can't do that. Silly play there. Another penalty coming up here on the Tigers. Drop pass, extra attacker here for the Brick. And they're going to say that they touched the puck. So they're calling Lawrence for interference as he flipped the stick out to center ice, and they caught it. Can't do that. Definitely can't do that.
It's like the one thing I saw.
So right back to the power, or to the penalty kill here. It'll be a two-man for the. Oh, there goes down hard behind the play. Goes away. Back to the point for the shot, and just wide. DeOrio will get there first. Flips it up and down the ice as Darst hops out of the shot, and a save as Nadine goes flying. That should be icing, but it isn't. For somehow it's not icing. It's just a terrible call. Flipped up and down the ice. So a minute 15 left in the penalty to Lawrence. It's funny to listen to people that just don't know the game, and there's quite a few here today, folks. Takeaway by Hedin. Hedin on the forecheck. He goes down behind the play. Looked like a cross check to me, but away goes off the wall. It stays in. Drag to the middle. Shot, a save by Lasante out in front. Oh, what a save by Lasante. That's a big one right there, and it's cleared down the ice. 40 seconds to go in the penalty to Lawrence. That's almost too many. Down the ice with 30 to go in the penalty. Campbell on here with Broomer and Preston and Cherwinski. Cherwinski flips it ahead. Cherwinski with it. Cherwinski plays it around the wall for Campbell, who dumps it deeper. Good forecheck here from the Tigers, killing off a lot of this penalty. 10 to go in the penalty. Majors across the line. That was offside, but not going to call that either. Battle behind the play, and we're even. Even strength here. A shot is a save by Lasante. He's going to hold so the penalty killers can get off. Smart play there from Luciano, and the Tigers are even again. Shots are 6 apiece. Puck deflected in the corner. Around for Garlock, who touches it to McLaughlin. He left the zone a little early, though. And it's in the corner where Garlock will flip it up and out for Hedin. Hedin has has McLaughlin on his left. Nice forecheck from Hedin. Nice takeaway by McLaughlin, but Brick gets it back. Look out here. Brick across the line. That shot goes high and wide. Garlock tries to keep it moving, but it's blocked. Look out. Dump back down the boards for Darst. Darst comes up with it. Pokes it ahead for McLaughlin. Back to Darst. Beautiful. Darst. Bouncer on net. That's gloved, and he'll hold for a whistle. Tigers will get a full change. Check in on the volume. Hopefully the volume is good for everybody. Lawrence, Marley, and Van Ralt. Dioria and Preston. Marley has it. Plays it down the wall for Van Ralt. Lawrence battling in front. Gets it back, but it comes out of the zone as Tigers had to touch up. Marley touches up. Look out here. Dangerous Acropolis on the ice for Brick. Lawrence comes away with it across for Van Ralt. Van Ralt tried to chip it past his man, but nice play there from the Brick player. And behind the net, Brick will collect. Marley will flush him out. 1-on-2 as Brick is changing. That shot's a save by Lasante. Oh, and another save. Wow. Tigers got a little sloppy there. Van Ralt turns. Back up for Dioria. Dioria up ahead for Marley, who was broken up. Van Ralt gets to it. Over to Dioria. Dioria sends it in. Marley will chase. Long shift here for this line. They got to be careful. Preston goes off the wall for for Van Ralt. And a chance here for Brick. Blocked by Lawrence. And Dioria cleans it up. Lawrence up ice. Gets taken down. And it's called. And we'll have a trip here. So trip on 49 in green. Finley will go for tripping. Tiger power play with 4:04 to go in the first. No score. Out to the point. It hops over Way's stick and a race for the puck. Ethan with it. Goes up ahead for Hedin. Back for Way. That puck is sent back down the ice. Tigers got to be careful here. You can bet that they'll be bidding for a shorthanded goal. Chipped into the zone by Preston. He will chase for it. Hit the referee. Back to the point. Garlock has it. Way back to Garlock. Tried to go down the wall with it. Way does have it. Way turns. Back to the point. Garlock across for Hedin. That shot's blocked. Back for Hedin. Hedin tried to get it across, but player stepped in front. And Hedin will get it back. Up ahead for Garlock. Garlock for Campbell. Campbell across the line. For Hedin. Hedin shot. It's a save by the goaltender. Darst looking for it. Darst had it poked away by Acropolis. Campbell chases over, and it will come out of the zone as the Tigers will reset here and change up. Marley has it just off the bench, shoots, and it's blocked, and it's cleared. Nice job by 55 in green. 8-1 right in the ribs, and sent it down ice with 19 seconds in the penalty. Lawrence with it. Lawrence down with Broomer and Van Ralt. Van Ralt has it. Flips it down low for Marley. Marley looking. Goes to the net, and is saved by the goaltender. Out to the point. We're even here. Shot, and it goes up into the netting. Deflected up into the netting. So, a couple small chances for the Tigers on the power play there. Shots are 9-8 in favor of Brick. Broomer and Darst, Lawrence, Marley, and Van Ralt. Out to the point, almost kept in, but Darst had it hop off his stick. Darst, and he got a penalty coming up here. I don't know what he's calling, to be honest with you. But another penalty on the Tigers as they touch up. .46 wipe on a trip, which he did not trip him. He pushed him over, but we call it a trip, so. Saying he got him in the leg, which, okay. Good job of the referee explaining it. Shot from the point is blocked by Campbell. Preston fires it up and down ice as Campbell sends it the rest of the way. It's Campbell with Trewinski. Flipped up and out of the zone. Trewinski on the forecheck. Preston, man in the corner. Back to the point. Across. The shot. Acropolis missed the net. A minute 7 left in the penalty. Broken up by Marley, but Acropolis goes skate to stick. Tried to cut to the middle. And Marley will hold and fire it the length of the ice. And the Tigers get away with too many men there. Lawrence pokes it away. Gets tripped up, but looks like it was two skates together. Poked away. Lawrence up with Marley. Lawrence fires it on net with the time running out in the period, and the goaltender will hold it. Let's just run the clock, guys, as there's 0.5 left in the period, and that'll do it for the first period. We will be right back. back for the second period here as the Tigers lose the possession on the face-off. They'll have to kill off another 12 seconds on the penalty to Bromer. Buchanan on with Way, Campbell, and Esposito. Out to the point. Bromer's out of the box. Chia off the bench. Broken up. Way will pick it up and send it around the wall, but kept in by the Brick defenseman. Campbell bumps his man off the puck nicely. Chia gets it out of the zone. Flip to center, where Buchanan tried to go for it. That shot's a save by Lasante. A tough one off the stick of Way as Way blocked it, I believe. Look out here. Acropolis looks, goes down low. That shot is blocked by Buchanan. Up ahead for Chia. Nice look by Buchanan. Esposito back for Chia, but good hustle back by 28 and Green. Medine on here. Cross ice pass is connection on net where Lasante will leave it for the captain, Ethan Way. Way takes a hit. It's right at the line. Dean ran into Chia. Chia will come to the bench. Lachlan over the wall. Garlock goes off the wall for himself and still has it. Garlock, 3-on-2. Down low for Buchanan and just missed. Puck comes out to the top. Diori is back. Garlock hustles back. Nice job there. Oh, what a play by Ryan Garlock, coming all the way back, and that shot goes wide. Beautiful job by Ryan there. Got on his horse, got all the way back. Giveaway by the Tigers here. Tigers got to be careful, getting sloppy here. Put out in front, the save, the rebound. Oh, what a glove save and another one. Oh, and they score. Nobody there for the Tigers. You could see it coming, and it's 1-0 Brick. So the Tigers trail it by 1. Acevedo takes it in. That shot high and over the net. All the way around for Van Raal. Van Raal will try to keep it moving, but it's broken up. Lawrence taking away with Van Raal. That shot's a save by Lasante as he steers it into the corner, up the wall for Van Raal. Tried to go off the wall, and a chance here for the Tigers. Marley with Lawrence. Marley shoots, and a save by the goaltender. Lawrence plays it down low for Marley. Preston couldn't get to it, but Dioria will. Dioria gets around his man. Nice move there. Lawrence took it away. Lawrence goes back the other way. Van Raal goes back for Preston. Preston goes off the wall for Marley, but too far for him. Lawrence picks it up across the line. Lawrence shoots, and off the paddle of the stick. Played back into the zone. No icing here. Tigers are changing. Smart change in the second period here. Partial change. Cherwinski's on. Acropolis across the line. Look out here. Plays it down the wall as Rimmer give him a hit. Marley picks it up. Ahead for Van Raal, who's at the tail end of his shift. He'll dump it in. Oop. Looking up at the line. And they will dump it back in. Tigers will get the rest of their change, but the dangerous Acropolis is chasing behind. Look out in front of the net, and it will be covered by Lasante, and they'll complete the change. Watson with Watson with Campbell and Cherwinski. Darst and Brummer. Look out, man in front. Acropolis can't stand in front, boys. Not that guy. Just about anybody else. Out of the zone, the puck comes. All the way around, back out front. Watson battling his man. Battle behind the net. Acropolis comes away with it. Goes down and puts it in front. Nice play there. Darst ahead for Cherwinski. Tried to poke it ahead. Watson does get it into the zone. They somehow stay onside. Two Tigers getting caught here. Be careful. If they decided to hurry. Got a penalty coming up here on too many men, and it looks like it's going to be on the Tigers. So another penalty on the Tigers here, and they just can't seem to stay out of the box today. This one for too many men on the ice. So another kill for the Tigers. Hard to get any momentum going when you're constantly in the box, but that's what the situation is. Buchanan will be fine to just keep it along the wall because Buchanan had it for a moment. Garlock does get to it. He'll fire it down the ice. Nice job, Ryan Garlock. It's Garlock with Esposito, Buchanan, and Way. 10:45 to go in the second. 1-0 Brick. Puck hopped off a stick, and Way will send it down ice. Didn't make it all the way down. Buchanan picks it up. Buchanan gets it into the zone, pokes it ahead, and he'll go back into his defensive position. Nice play there, Michael Buchanan. Brick up ice. That pass was picked off by Buchanan. Good read there, and he dumps it back in. Flipped into the zone, where Way will pick it up. Turn goes off the wall, but it's going to be kept in at the point. Acropolis goes across, gets it back in the slot. Look out, shot and a save. He has got an absolute rocket. They cannot let him have that shot. Garlock poking away at it. And does poke it out of the zone. Nice play, Ryan Garlock. Strong game from Garlock again. Early on here. Look out. Deflected up. Poked down. A nice stick from Buchanan. 14 seconds left in the penalty for too many men on the ice. McLaughlin is serving. Buchanan picks it up, fires it down ice, and actually not just as far as center. Flip back in as the Tigers will. Thought they were going to change, but they have not. See if that hurts them. Blocked by Buchanan. Real good game from Buchanan. Esposito up with it for Marley. Lawrence off the bench. Lawrence looking. Lawrence shoots, and a save by the goaltender. Off the stick, Preston fires it towards the net. It goes wide. McLaughlin out to Dioria. That shot hit a man in front. Lawrence looking for the tip along with Marley. Dioria steps up and keeps it in. Lawrence looking, drops it for Van Ralt. Player's knocked down. Good check there. Plays it up to the point where Preston has it. Keeps it in. Van Ralt gets to it. He shoots and scores! Van Ralt comes off the back wall. Turns around and picks the top corner. Anders Van Ralt with the goal. And the Tigers have tied it at 1. Good hard working shift. Great job from the D. Tigers have tied it at 1. Get you the scoring on that one in a second here. Brummer pushes it ahead. Hadeen picks it up. Hadeen to the net. Hadeen circles and shoots and scores. Beautiful move, Anders Hadeen. And just like that, it is 2-1. Tigers. Hadeen with a great move. Brummer with a good push ahead. And the Tigers take the lead 2-1. Brummer goes across for Darst. Darst chips it in. Hadeen chasing with Garlock and McLaughlin. Back out to the point. Oh, nope. Sorry, but thought it was kept in. Brummer steps up. Tigers got to be careful here. They're getting a little happy with the step-ups. Player around his man shoots it high and wide, and it's going to come all the way out of the zone. Flipped back in by the Tigers. Brummer broke his stick, so we'll have to get another one. Down the ice, not enough for icing. Way, good forecheck here. Ethan Way might be playing a little forward here. Esposito broke it up. Acropolis across the line, shoots, that's blocked, and Lasante will cover smartly. So it'll be Buchanan with Way, Esposito, Campbell, and Watson, I believe. Dump deep as Buchanan gets to it. Buchanan goes straight up the middle. Beautiful move there. Off the skate of Watson and skied up in the air. Way flips it up, and it does come out of the zone. Skied back into the far corner as Buchanan goes to chase. Goes around for Way. Way back for Buchanan, but it's too far for him. Watson will pick it up. Watson will just chip it out. Smart play there, Ben Watson. Oop. Player gets behind his man to the net. Acropolis to the net. Shoots! And what a save by Lasante! He keeps it out. Put a bow on that one. Turnaround shots cleared by Way. Tigers need a stoppage here so we can reset, but it's flipped into the zone. And Way is going to go. Didn't see it, but I guess Ethan wasn't trying to do that. So another penalty on the Tigers here. So we got a penalty here on Way, as Way will go for, it's a 2 and a 10. That's a just, I guess it's a forwarding call, and I have to call it, but power play here for Brick. out to the point where it comes out of the zone, so they'll have to reset. That puck is deflected away. Preston will get to it, flip it up and out to center. Got a hand pass here, and the puck player shoots it after the whistle. You better call them both. You better get them both. And an extra one for Peoria.
Let it go, let it go.
I don't know. Sorry, trying to avoid a fifth penalty or whatever we get here. We're already on the kill, and now we're going to have a 5-on-3 here. So we're going to sort out all the penalties here in a minute here, everybody. We'll try to keep you posted. Tigers already have one in the box at 132 left in it. So Brick's going to get, the number 7's going to get one for shooting after the whistle, which should be an unsportsmanlike. So it looks like the clock is trying to figure out what to put up on the board. Somehow the Tigers don't end up a two-man advantage, so I guess they get lucky out of this one. To the net. Power play here for Lawrence with Marley. Lawrence loses the puck, tries to go ahead for Marley, but Lawrence stops Acropolis for a second, and now the Tigers have to reset. Played ahead. And Brick will reset. So I don't know exactly what's supposed to be up on the board or not, but it looks like Tigers had it evened up, but it's not anymore. So we'll figure out what's going on here. Shot. Save. The rebound is covered by Lasante, and Dean on with Garlock, and shot goes over the top of the net. It's Garlock, Preston, and Broomer. Garlock holds it on the far wall. They come away with it. Down low. Players in the crease, but not going to call that. Shot and a save by Lasante. I don't know how he saw it. Hit him. So we're even now. 5-on-5 is what I just heard. Poked ahead. Garlock tried to chip it past his man, but nice play there by 24. He's been good for Brick. Battle in the corner where Preston working on it. Preston pins his man to the wall. Player comes in, but Dean goes ahead and just out of the zone. Cherwinski is on with Hedin and Garlock here. Garlock pokes it ahead, almost for Cherwinski on a break, but puts a stick in front. And Hedin is up with it. Hedin flips it into the zone and will chase. Cherwinski will get there first. The Brick will come away with it. Flipped up and to Broomer. Broomer being chased on the play. Chips it out of the zone. Goes ahead. Goes on net where Sante will leave it for Preston. Ahead for Garlock. Nice pass there. Garlock across the line. Garlock tried to put it out front, was blocked. Goes on hits the outside of the net. And Brick will escape trouble, looks like. Blocked. Cherwinski with it. Cherwinski for Marley. Marley shoots and misses the top corner there. Broomer keeps it at the point, sends it to the net, and a save by the goaltender. And Marley gets thrown to the ice. And gets taunted, and he just gets a penalty for it. So the referee's not going to have a lot of this. You can see. So he's going to try to keep control. Unsportsmanlike or misconduct. So no power play, but it looks like it'll be a misconduct. Hard to keep track of them all at this point. So I got an unsportsmanlike. Peoria got an unsportsmanlike before. I don't think they know what. No, there is 2 minutes up on the clock, so it is a Tiger power play here with 2:07 to go in the second. Lawrence wins it back to Darst. Darst shoots, tipped, and a save by the goaltender. I think Campbell got it up high in the slot. Good tip from Campbell. It's Campbell with Van Ralt, Darst, Lawrence, and Marley. So only one defenseman out there. Out to the point. Low for Marley. Marley holds it. Marley walks it, shoots. It's fans on. And a race for the puck. Good back check from Darst. Darst ahead for Van Ralt. It hopped off his stick. And it comes out to center where Darst will pick it up. Go into the zone where Van Ralt carries, shoots, and a glove save by the goaltender. Minute 35 left in the period, 1:29 left in the power play. Campbell will take this draw from the right side, and Brick will send it down ice. Asante will leave it for Darst. Darst reverses to Marley. Marley heads up ice. Marley across the line. Goes back for Lawrence. Lawrence goes back for Darst. Darst shoots. The save by the goaltender. Lawrence kicks it ahead for Marley. Leaves it for Darst. Back down low for Lawrence. Lawrence looking. Lawrence comes out in front, shoots. And a save by the goaltender. Look out here. Acevedo with speed. Gets around his man to the net. And a save by Lasante. It might have hopped off a stick, and we got a penalty coming up here on the Tigers. And a hook. And the penalty power play will be over. Referees have made themselves known in this game. In case you hadn't, especially the one. So they're calling nobody on the penalty. So at least they said 11, but I guess that's Darst. Van Ralt's trying to figure out how to get in the penalty box. He's going to go in the back door. Cannon from the point. The shot was blocked. 15 seconds to go in the period. Takeaway by Garlock. Garlock down low for Hedin. Hedin shoots. And a save with 5 to go, and that'll do it for the period, as they'll be contentious to play it out of the zone, and that'll do it for the second period. We'll be right back. All right, back for the third. Let's see who's on the power play now. I guess with all the Tigers in the box, I think it's going to be Brick. So Brick on the power play. We'll start at center ice, and Marley with Lawrence. It'll be Darst and Broomer. If you're joining us, the Tigers are without Way for 10 minutes here, as well as Dioria for the misconducts. Brick sends it into the zone. Darst will pick it up, keep it moving up the wall, but it's kept in. Darst again, and he'll clear. Nice job by Andrew Darst. Ahead Lawrence on the forecheck. Brick across the line as they set up in the zone. Don't leave him, please. Krapolis behind the net, goes out to the point with space. Player shoots, it's blocked on the way in. Lawrence hit Lawrence on the way in. Got a stick, I think. Played around the wall where Broomer will get to it and go off the glass and out. Smart clear by Broomer, and the Tigers will change all 5. Campbell and Esposito over the wall with 10 to go in the penalty. And Rick will race up ice, and we are even. Krapolis to the middle, that was blocked. Campbell goes, try to go off the wall for himself. Out to the point where it's blocked. Race for the puck. Watson with a good job deflecting that pass all the way down, but Preston will get to it. Swings it around for Buchanan. Up the wall for Watson, too far for him. Tigers need to do a better job of playing the body. A lot of stick checking. Buchanan goes up, for Preston, who sends it in. Bouncer that is sticked aside by the goaltender. Campbell picks it off. Campbell tried to go back for Buchanan, but it was blocked away. Campbell's knocked to the ice. Esposito over to get to the puck. Walls his man off. Nice play there. And Watson is spun down to the ice. Sent back in as Preston will collect. Goes across for Buchanan. Tigers are changing. Player goes down. Down low, and Hedin comes back to pick it up. Goes off the stick. Sorry, we were a little zoomed in on that one. Sent in on net where Lasante steers it to the corner for Buchanan. All the way up to Garlock. Hedin on the break. Puck is cleared down ice. Broomer goes back for Darst. Darst ahead for Hedin. Hedin leaves it for Garlock. Garlock puts it off the goal, off the defenseman. It almost went in. Banging away was Hedin. That shot hit a man in front. Garlock pokes it away. Tigers got to be careful here. Get it deep and change. Okay. Hedin will flip it into the zone. Garlock drags to the middle, shoots, and a save by the goaltender. Good shot from Garlock. Tigers getting a little long with their shifts, if you're asking me. And nobody is. So 13-17 to go. Got to get on, get off. Hit the puck out. Lawrence will take the draw with Marley and Van Ralt, Broomer and Darst. Lawrence wins it back from Marley. Marley back to the point for Darst with space. Shot! Oh, deflected just wide. I think Van Ralt got a piece of it. Broomer keeps it at the point. It hits a man in front. Marley picks it up. Marley to the net. Shot, a save. Broomer had it at the point, but it comes out of the zone. Darst off the wall, and almost too many men there. Marley picks it up, slides it for Van Ralt, back for Lawrence, but was behind him. Broomer keeps it. That shot is a save. Another shot off the post. Broomer took a big hit there. Marley gets around his man, keeps it in, dumps it down low for Van Ralt. Lawrence picks it off, but and it comes down, and Darst will glove it back to Preston. Lawrence will dump it in, and the partial change will happen here. Put out in front, hit a man in. Oh, and Lawrence tried to put it out front for Campbell, but was broken up. Look out here, 3-on-2 for Brick. Flipped ahead and into the corner where Preston will get to it. Preston tried to reverse it. We got 3 Tigers behind the net. And Buchanan comes away with it. Buchanan goes back across. Nobody there for the Tigers. It'll come all the way around for Buchanan. Chia will get it up, but not out. Tigers are playing with fire here. Crapo sends it back in. Anytime 4 is on the ice for Green, they have to be aware. He has a shot you do not want to see. Turnaround shots picked off by Buchanan. Buchanan up ice with some speed. Across for Esposito, too far for him. Preston will send it back in. It hit a man on the way in. One of the Brick players the Tigers had a touch up. Chia in. Good hit there from Jonas Chia. Campbell poked it in the zone, and Buchanan will bounce it in. Tigers almost get caught there. Broomer flipped it ahead. Goes off the wall for himself, but that shot goes wide. Broomer flips it ahead for Esposito, who gets it out of trouble. Chia in on the forecheck. Buchanan gets to the line. Look out here. Shot and a save by Lasante, and a good one. Again, the Tigers playing with a little bit of fire here. They got to get it deep. There we go. McLaughlin gets it deep, and they can get a full change. Put out in front, but nobody there for the Tigers. Garlock on. That's sent all the way down the ice, and that'll be an icing on Brick. We're happy with the clear. 9:53 to go. Try to give you a reset of the goals. We have to find them, though, that's for sure. Tigers with 2 goals here in the third, I believe. Yeah, wasn't it? Sorry, the second. Penalty coming up here. Shot and a save. And we got, I think he's going to call McLaughlin. So 3 in white with a cross check, and the Tigers cannot stay out of the box today. Didn't see it, but Brummer and Darst out there with tipped up chance here for Garlock. Garlock goes down, nothing called. So it's Garlock, Hadeen, Darst. Tigers chasing for the puck. Be careful here. Darst has it. Up with it. Just get it out of the zone, boys. Garlock for Darst. Back for Garlock, but misconnection there. He'll put it deep. Garlock will try to hold it against the wall, but nice job there. Good shift from Garlock again. Deflected away. Brummer will get to it. Send it back. Takes a big hit. Knocked down in front. Saved by Lasante. What a save. Luciano Lasante has bailed the Tigers out a couple times here. Cleared down the ice by Brummer, and the Tigers will hopefully get their change. They change one as Way comes over the wall. Marley on here. Brummer goes for a hit. Marley puts it out to the slot, and a save by Lasante. The rebound isn't in the net. And the Tigers get burned, not changing all of their players, and it's 2-2. As the penalty had not expired, power play. At this point, the Tigers absolutely deserve to lose this game. We'll see if they can hold on and come back here. Down, or it's 2-2, 8:14 to go. Been in the box way too much to be able to withstand this. Buchanan picks it up. Drops it for Van Ralt. Down low. Lawrence picks it up. Tried to go back for Buchanan, but it was broken up. Way had it, put it down the wall for Van Ralt. Van Ralt looked in front, poked. Lawrence holds, shoots, and it's blocked. Put out in front for Marley, and on a save. It's underneath him, right under his pad. Wow, what a save on Marley in front. So Buchanan out there with Way, Van Ralt, Marley, Lawrence. Buchanan winds and fires. It goes high off the glass. Marley with it. Tried to drag it to the middle, broken up. Marley, a good back check there. 2-on-1 develops, but poked away. Up the ice. Lawrence kicks it ahead for Way, and it comes out of the zone. Chance for here. Oh, and just offside as Van Raalte was a step ahead of the play. Shots are now 26-23 in favor of the Tigers. They'll change. Esposito, Campbell, and Cherwinski. That should be icing, but it's not. Don't know why. When you don't touch it, it's icing. Up the glass and out of the zone. Tigers get a break. D'Auria on here with Preston, I think. Yes. Broken up by D'Auria. Cherwinski got it ahead and out of the zone, back out the center. Cherwinski on with Campbell and Esposito. D'Auria knocks it down, goes across for Cherwinski. Nate Cherwinski up the left side. Gets it across for Esposito. Tried to go to the other side, but nobody there for the Tigers. Esposito has it back. Penalty behind the play as I got a cross check here on 55 in green. Tigers have a power play with 6:22 to go. Quite the battle here. Battle of the special teams. So Lawrence will take the draw with Darst, Van Raalte, Preston, and Marley. Puck is cleared down the ice by the Brick defenseman. And Van Raalte will go back for takeaway. Poked out in front, and good job by Lasante. Darst will pick it up, get it up ahead for Lawrence. Lawrence will move into the zone. Keeps his feet moving, gets around his man, moves to the net, shoots off the outside. Or may have been off the goaltender. Lawrence holds, down low for Marley. Marley looking. Back for Marley. And it's off his stick and down the ice. So they'll have to reset. Darst picks it up, heads up ice. Darst all the way in. Darst. And it's sent down the ice by Acropolis, where Lasante will play it to the side for Marley. Marley up ice. Marley enters the zone. Marley moves to the middle, shoots, and a save by the goaltender, and he will hold for a whistle. .41 seconds left in the penalty to Brick. Not much doing there on the Tiger power play. A little too much chasing the puck down the other end for the Tigers there. McLaughlin comes on with Campbell, Garlock, and Hedin. Way keeps it in. Way tries to get it down the wall, and now he does. McLaughlin goes back out to the point. Down low for McLaughlin. It goes through. Sorry, that was McLaughlin has it now. That was Garlock. Over to Hedin. Hedin looking. Shot to the net. Oh, and it's a save. The rebound's loose. And it's off of Way's glove, and he'll chase it down. 10 seconds to go in the penalty. That'll probably do it, as the Tigers are not exactly racing for it. They keep an eye on the box here. Tigers got to keep an eye on the box here, and they're out of the box. They dump it in. Garlock back for it, plays it around for McLaughlin, who goes up ahead for Campbell. It's picked off. Hedin with a nice play on the near wall. Way is still out there, and he's got to be tired. Pass behind the net. Tigers are playing with fire here. Shot, save, the rebound is just through the back of the crease. Ethan Way can barely stand. They've got to get the puck deep. He's got to get off. Get it deep. Get his change. Come on, boys. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Preston. Don't you dare call that. Lawrence picks it up. And he heads up ice. Lawrence up the left side. Inside, outside move. Takes to the middle. Puts it in front. And broken up. And it's batted down the ice. That'll be an icing on Brick. .304 to go. Lawrence will take it. And Brick wins it. Marley breaks it up, but hopped over a player's stick, and Preston will get to it. Preston brings it in the zone. Down low for Lawrence. Puts it out front, nobody there for the Tigers. Looks off the stick and off of Lawrence's stick, and a save as it came back through the crease. Tigers need to start skating here. Preston with it. Preston all the way around for Lawrence. Up ahead for Van Ralt. So a defensive zone face-off here for the Tigers. And Van Ralt will get it out of trouble. Tried to go off the wall. Broken up. Sorry, guys. Chance here for the Tigers. 3-on-2 if they hurry. They stay onside somehow. That shot's blocked up into the netting, and with 2:09 to go, it'll be another face-off in the Brick zone. Broomer and Darst are the D pair. Out to the point where Darst looks, shoots. That's blocked in front. Look out. Darst pokes it away nicely. Shot and a save. The rebound's in front. Out to the point. That shot's blocked. Broomer kicks it ahead. Jack, you got to see that he's there on there. Shot saved by Lasante. Sorry. Krapolis moves in, shoots, and a save by the goaltender. Players battling in front. Played ahead. Broomer up with it. Sherwinski has it. Gets it across. Van Ralt to the net. Sherwinski shoots. Oh, and it's blocked. Darst shoots. That's blocked. Brick doing a good job of getting into lanes. Minute left in the period. Tigers probably get away with one there, too. Drag to the net. And a save, and penalty on the Tigers here. Shot, and it goes wide. And it's touched up by the Tigers. And they'll have to kill another one off here with 31 seconds left. Player standing all alone in front, and Ryan Garlock had nothing but, could do nothing but take the man down from behind, because the Tigers have vacated the front of the net. And it looks like we'll have a timeout here for Brick as they rest their top unit. Tigers get an equal chance to rest theirs. A little more commentary than normal today, but it's been a while, so 2 weeks without calling games. So just joining us, in the first period, no score. In the second, Brick got one early in the period. Tigers got two quick ones. Van Ralt from Marley and Lawrence, and then Hedin from McLaughlin. And then late here in, or I shouldn't say late, midway through the third, Cropoulos with the goal. And that's where we stand, 2-2. Tigers clear, and a chance here for Hedin. Hedin breaks in. Hedin gets dragged, and they don't call anything. That is unbelievable. And now Hedin has been tossed.
You've been horse shit all game. Both sides you've been horse shit. Horse shit both ways. Clean it up.
So face-off outside the zone. They call nothing on that play with 21 seconds left. They're still on the kill here. Marley blocks the attempt there.
Gotta move, boys. Gotta move.
Chip out of the zone. What do they call it? There's no icing.
You guys should never let these guys ref. This is the worst I've ever seen.
He finally should be at center ice. 6-1. So it's going to be a center ice face-off. The referee didn't know there was a penalty. He should have, because he's called nothing but them in this game. But it'll be a center ice face-off with 4 seconds left in the period, as the Tigers had cleared it. Marley will probably go ahead with it, or just tie it up. 3-1, and that'll do it for the third period. So we'll go to overtime here. Give you the breakdown of what we're going to do here in a second. These guys were chirping back at the players. Got a lot of group calling. That's what sports are like. Yeah, that was just a bunch of calls in a row. All right, we're back for, looks like it'll be 4-on-4 overtime. I don't exactly know. I think it's 4-on-4. I think it goes 4-on-4 for 3 minutes and then 3-on-3 for 3 minutes. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out. But either way, oh, it's 4-on-3. Sorry, there's still a penalty on the Tigers, so it'll be 4-on-3. Normally it would be 3-on-3. Lawrence out there with Marley and Darst. Acropolis across the line. Tigers don't do too much 3-on-3 and 4-on-3 penalty killing, so this will be interesting. Out to the point with space. Acropolis with it. Try to go back for him. It's broken up. Oh, back door, look out. Oh, and Marley will get there. Send it up ice for Lawrence. Lawrence trying to take his man wide. Gets whacked. Shoots. Misses high and wide all the way around as Darst will pick it up and send it up ice. Lawrence touched it and it was offside. So we'll have a face-off just outside the zone. Actually, it should be, I think it might have been in the Tiger zone, so they got away with one there. Marley will take the draw, and Brick will win it. Lawrence pokes it away. 25 to go. And the Brick will head up ice. Pass across. The shot and a save by Lasante, and he covers it as Darst clears his man in front. 10 to go in the penalty. To Garlock. 1:40 to go in the overtime, and it will not be an additional overtime. I think they go 3 minutes and that's it. So the Tigers have to kill off 10 seconds, and they'll have a minute 30 at 5-on-5. Marley takes the draw. The Brick controls. Pass across, and it's up into the netting. That should come out, but actually now it was played inside the zone, so it should stay in the zone. Lawrence will take this draw. Wins it back for Darst. Goes off the wall and out. Lawrence, ooh, almost with a break there. That shot's a save by Lasante. He didn't know where it was. Lawrence picks it up. Goes up ahead. Oh, it's in the zone still. Look out here. Lawrence flips it up for Way. Way gets around his man. Way takes it to the net. Way with Marley. Marley shoots, and it's blocked into the corner. Lawrence backs off. Lawrence heads up ice. Lawrence inside out move. Look out here. Lawrence still has it. Goes down low for Marley, but it was blocked. Way goes back for Preston. Trewinski just off the bench. Oh, gets blocked by one of the players. Way does have it. Way cuts back to the middle. Marley will pick it up. Marley looking across for Trewinski, the one-timer. Poked, and it's just off the outside of the net. Marley has it. She shoots, and it's blocked. 9 seconds to go. Marley with it, and it comes all the way down. It'll go all the way down the ice. And with 0.2 to go, that'll do it. There's nothing they can do there. There's just no chance they're adding any time to this. So this is going to end in a 2-2 tie, and the Tigers don't even deserve that, to be honest with you. So there'll be a timeout for the Tigers here with 0.2 to go. We'll try to see if we can get a. He's trying to get an explanation, but the referees are doing nothing but talking to the Brick players. I don't know why. These guys are just horrible today. I'm sorry. I don't usually say that, but just brutal. And he's not going to walk over and talk to the coach. That's unbelievable. Coach is asking him to come over. You can see him down here right near the bench, near the far end of the bench, and he won't come over and talk to him. He just threw the coach out. Marley tried to shoot it off the draw. Acropolis blocked it, and that'll do it. From Brick, 2-2 tie as the Tigers shots end 30 apiece. And stars of the game, the referee in front here and the second one here. So at least they wanted to make themselves the stars because they called I don't know how many penalties, but I didn't want to be Jim Esposito in the box, putting up all the penalties. That will do it from Lawrenceville as the Tigers and Brick play to a 2-2 tie. Penalties plenty. And we'll see you guys again. Not tomorrow. We will see you the next time, which would be, I don't know when they play again. I think it's Friday night with the Flyers youth next week, and we'll see you guys then. Take care, Tiger.